Hi, it's Christian here and welcome to another fly tying tutorial. Tonight we're gonna be tying this one. A little fishy. I tied last night, and the reason for this pattern is because, as I showed you last week, I bought this one recently. Whiting cocktail in hen, brown speckled it's called, and I was just trying to come up with ideas to use these beautiful feathers that ended up in this little fly I just showed you. So I've been needing my feathers here, my cocktail feathers for this fly, and not much more, to be honest. Really simple one. I am though gonna be needing some Raidzap UV resin to secure the eyes, a bit of Nonlead wire, and the thread I'm gonna be using is the Veevus powerthread, black one. Some 4mm living eyes. These are earth color. Senyo lasered up in dark tan. The hook is the light stinger, size 6. And I'm going to be using a little bit of SLF prism dub in peacock color, that one. And that's about it for this little fish. I haven't come up with a name yet, but I will do before you watch this movie. So follow along for a little fishy. Here we go. So here we go. This is the one we are tying. This one. And put in the Ahrex light stinger size 6 in my right. And I cheated a bit. Took my Veevus thread and some bit of Nonlead wire and just added that underneath the shank of the hook with some Raidzap to secure it, just to add a bit of weight to the fly. It's up to you if you want to weight your flies, but I like it. So with that done, that was just a bit of cheating. Then I'm gonna go straight to the tail, which is made with this stuff, the cocktail hen from Whiting, brown speckled, or whatever you have. I'm gonna take a feather from somewhere in my little, some of these nice feathers. Look at this, it's really nice coloring. It's got the sea trout fly written all over it. If you don't have this this type of feathers, you could use a Brahma or a partridge or something like that. I reckon could go as well. Just gonna tie that in. There we go. Just tie it in, securing it. So now we got a little tail already. See? Then I'm gonna take my feathers again, and I'm gonna find a smaller one this time, because I want to make a palmer hackle on my fly as well. And I'm gonna, again, get rid of the fluffy one. And when I got the shiny part of the feather pointing in towards me, I'm gonna strip the left side of the feather for fibers, because I don't want too many fibers here. So it's only half a feather like this, you see? And I'm gonna grab the tip of the feather, if I could find it. There it is. And tie that in. Whoops. Tie that in. Securing that. There we go. Gonna use that later. And with that, whoopsie, let's just tie it. Go. With that done, I'm gonna take some of my dubbing. And I must say, this has to be one of my favorites. I've used this several times before. The Senyo Laser Dub Dark Tan. Just because it's both brown and with this, see, this green stuff in it. Which looks really nice. So I'm just gonna grab some of that. The color is just perfect for a goby or some kind of bait fish. So I'm just gonna get a thin layer of this going to cover my Nonlead wire. So I'm not gonna go all the way up. I'm gonna leave room here in front, and then I'm gonna go backwards. Again, and then not all the way back, but almost all the way, and then forward again to like create a little bit of a taper. But I've got almost a centimeter left of the fly here in front of the Senyo dub. As you can see, I'm gonna tell you why I left room in a sec. With that done, I'm gonna secure up here, and now I'm gonna take my SLF prism dub in peacock color, and I'm just gonna grab a little bit of that. This stuff. Look at this! Wow, great colors. And then take a little bit of that and place a little amount of that on this right in front of the dubbing. I'll just right in front of the Senyo dubbing was what I was trying to say. Same amount, something like that. And tie that in. The idea is when I comb this out in a sec, this green peacock will really be shiny in between the Senyo Laser Dub and the Palmer Hackle. So that's the idea. Well, now I'm gonna grab my my half Palmer Hackle here and down the tail and just move forward in an even layer or same length between the pretty close wraps here until I get all the way up to the green and past the green. So I got just enough to get to the end of the green dubbing, the peacock dubbing. And tie that in. Boom. Like that. And just secure that. Just with my brush, gently brush the whole thing backwards. It's just the green and the green markings, the green dubbing and the brown and black, dark brown markings on the feathers I like. To be honest, I think this will definitely be looking a lot like a little goby. Not like now. It looks like crap right now, I know. But it's time for another feather. This time a smaller one from up in the front. I want to make 2 hackles now. Still on the little room I've got left on my hook. So I'm gonna grab a feather here, get rid of the fluffy shit as always, and try to find the tip of my little feather here. And tie that in. With that done, I'm gonna just haggle, moisten my fingers and pull back on the fibers and just slowly, nice and easy, make a little front hackle right here. This is just to create some volume up here, something to attach my eyes to, the living eyes, in just a sec. Something like this. Also help taper the fly. You have to more bulky up here and then go like a cone down towards the tail. At least that's the idea. So. And we know the sea trout, they notice these things, right? And with that secured, I'm just gonna get rid of all this fluffy shit. See? And those that are going weird places. But I need room for one more hackle. And before I do that, I'm gonna take some more of my Senyo top. And I really don't need much this time, just to cover my thread. And to build have something to build or attach my eyes to. This is gonna be on this stuff. So, see? It's really not a thick layer I'm using here. It's so long fiber, this Senyo laser top. It's really nice material. It's easy to dub with in my opinion. And I'm gonna secure that up here. And find yet another feather. And it also has to be a small one. So I'm gonna find a small one. There we go. Get rid of this shit. It's not the best feather, but yeah, you get the idea. Find the tip. And tie that in. And this time, let's do it. There we go. Almost running out of space here. something like that. I'm gonna secure that with my thread, putting on some tension here. There we go. Yeah, there's not room for a lot of wraps of thread here. Then I'm gonna finish. We're almost done. It's really fast, this one. Just gonna then it's time for the living eyes. These ones, 4mm. I think that's appropriate size. I tried this 3mm also on one I tried yesterday. That was too small in my opinion, so I'm gonna go with 4. That's up to you. And for testing the eyes, I prefer using the medium Raidzap UV resin. I'm just gonna flip my little fly here and just press gently on my feathers to make a even layer. Tool glue. Put my resin on. Then I'm gonna hurry and take an eye. And just push it. Put some pressure on the eye while I sap it. I would say I might just add a bit more Raidzap in between the eyes when I'm done filming here, because I just wanna secure it properly. But it's just boring to watch. But you get the idea. But here you have a little goby, something named, I can't come up with it just yet. That was quite easy to tie. Use some Krogh de Leon hen feathers and a set of eyes and some great colorings in my opinion. Some great translucency, and it's gonna be lively in the water. And that's what the sea trout likes. So that was it for tonight. Hope you liked the movie, and we'll see some of my other tutorials on my little channel. Subscribe for more content, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.